Okay, reminder. Back to B. 3 or option. Back to A. Option. Back to A. Or 2 to really end, right? Second ending. So 1, first ending, back to B. Option. Optional ending, number 3, back to A, right? This, second ending to end. If for some reason we need to just end in the middle, be watching, okay? I'll give like a big one like this, and I'll just cut you off 1, 2, or something like that. Cool? Sweet. Cool.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special occasion in the lives of the young adults whose accomplishments we are here celebrating today. Like baptism and marriage, the graduation ceremony is one of great tradition and of respect. During the presentation of diplomas, we ask that families and guests help us to maintain the dignity of the ceremony by holding their cheers until the end so that all students may have the honor of hearing their names read. And now, it is my great honor to present the Ben Davis graduating class of 2023. At this time, we ask you to please remain standing and to remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Graduates may remain hats on. If the audience would please remove your hats and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Donovan Medina Miller, Sergio De Anda, Anastasia Lenz, and Destiny Elizabeth Adenakan.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Graduates, you may be seated. I would like to now invite our student speakers to the stage. I'm honored to invite our student speakers to the stage. Our first speaker tonight will be the Vice President of the Ben Davis High School Class of 2023, Hayden Clevenger.
Welcome, graduates, families, friends, and staff to the Ben Davis High School's Class of 2023 graduation. My name is Hayden Clevenger, and I am the Ben Davis Senior Class Vice President. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the accomplishments of our amazing graduating class. Thank you to the teachers, staff, our parents, and families. Thank you to these people who have supported us throughout our long educational journey. A simple thank you will never be enough to express our gratitude for everything you have done for us. We wouldn't have been able to do it without your endless support and encouragement. Please join me in giving a round of applause to these wonderful people who have helped us reach this moment. Since COVID hit our freshman year, we were faced with a whole new set of challenges, more than just the obvious struggles that come with the busy life of a high school student. As we were just at the beginning of our high school careers when our lives were forever changed, we had to face the lasting impacts of COVID throughout our 4 years of high school. Despite these hardships, our class proved its resilience. The Ben Davis Class of 2023 has changed school history and set new standards for future classes. Our dedication for school spirit brought back pep rallies and increased the spirit throughout our entire student body. For how could we forget our over-the-top spirit days? From anything but a backpack day when a kayak was brought and carried around the school, to to throwback days full of dance battles and celebrations, you can say we really do have outstanding school spirit. We held our very own Powder Puff game this year, hosted by your senior class officers. Our JROTC drill team won state. Our speech and debate team made their 50th appearance at nationals this year and finished 4th in state. The academic spell bowl team has qualified for state finals for the last 5 years. 11 of our BPA students qualified for nationals this year. Our Winner Wins group placed 2nd in state. The boys track and field team were sectional champions. The girls soccer team advanced past the first round of sectionals for the first time in 10 years. And we could never forget how our boys basketball team went undefeated with a record of 33-0, winning the state championship and being named Sports Team of the Year in the state of Indiana. And an outstanding amount of scholarships are being awarded to this class of Ben Davis alone. $9.5 million have been awarded to our seniors to help fund their future endeavors. Our class of 2023 has had a huge impact on the achievements of Ben Davis. We have truly left our mark on this school, no matter the size of our accomplishments. Every program, activity, or sport here at Ben Davis has been impacted by our hard work and dedication. So when we look back at our high school in the future and marvel at its successes, we will be proud to say that we were a part of the BD family. Graduates, please take a moment to stop and think about the last 13 years of school and all the hard work it took us to get to this moment. Despite how much the adults and other supporters in our lives have helped us reach this moment, it was our own dedication that got us to where we are now. Each one of us has achieved this milestone and can proudly say that as of today, June 5th, 2023, we are graduates of Ben Davis High School. Every single one of you should be extremely proud of this accomplishment. No matter how much anyone has helped you get here, you are the one sitting in your seat and graduating today. So for all the amazing achievements of your own, please join me in congratulating yourselves. Unfortunately, it finally comes the time for us to part ways and start on our own paths. Graduation is very bittersweet, as it is both the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new adventure. No matter where each of us go in the future, we will all remain connected with our memories of our times together at Ben Davis. Class of 2023, it has been a long journey. However, today is the day we have worked so hard for the last 13 years. Celebrate with the important people in your life and savor this moment, as today is going to go by in the blink of an eye, just like the last 4 years. And always remember, once a giant, always a giant. Congratulations, Ben Davis Class of 2023. We did it. Point 5. Thank you.
I'm proud to introduce our next speaker tonight. Please welcome our salutatorian from the class of 2023, Kristen Carter.
Okay. Good evening, teachers, faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the class of 2023. My name is Kristen Carter, and it is an honor to stand before you as the salutatorian of our graduating class. To be honest with you, when I was first preparing this speech, I put it off. Not because I'm afraid of crying in front of 1,000 of you or stuttering my words, which will probably happen, but I put it off because I truly cannot believe the day we have all been waiting for is finally here. The day we all worked so hard for. And as I look around the room today, I see a lot of smiles and I hear a lot of laughter. I also notice a sense of fear. Parents are fearful of a future where they can no longer protect their children from the real world. Graduates who are afraid of tomorrow, asking themselves impossible questions that trouble every graduate. Questions like, what if I don't succeed in college? What if I can't find a job after graduation? Or worst of all, what if they really do ban TikTok? And while all these questions are legitimate, I know that while we may encounter struggle and change in our future, I know that there will always be a light at the end of the tunnel. So, as we go off today on our own paths, I have a message to share with all 966 of my closest friends. As we strive to create our own special paths, let's always remember to make the most of every single moment. because every morning with a new sunrise offers us an opportunity to change the world. I encourage you all to dream big, to dare to do the impossible, to do all the things that haven't been attempted before, all of the things that people have told you that you can't do. We can do it, and we are prepared. After all, whether we want to be doctors, engineers, lawyers, construction workers, or astronauts, whether we dream of curing cancer or achieving world peace, we all have one thing in common, one thing that we will forever cherish in our hearts. We are all members of the Ben Davis family. This means we are all connected by the fact that we've shared amazing experiences here at BD, from basketball state championships all the way to conversations we have with one another on a daily basis. So, as we leave here today, let's not forget about where we started, because it's just a starting point for where we're going. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Please join me in welcoming the class president and valedictorian of the Ben Davis High School class of 2023, Fana Giza.
So I'm assuming I'm supposed to begin this speech with the traditional good evening, congratulations, and various distinguished thanks. However, no matter how many times I repeated this phrase, it just did not seem authentic to me. And after hours in front of the mirror, I finally decided that I would mix things up a little and try to be blatantly honest. Because the truth is, I have no idea what words will touch your heart and make a difference. But I do know that today's society often overlooks reality in favor of glamorized media attractions. So in the spirit of honesty, I would like to make it known that writing this speech was nerve-wracking, to say the least. I mean, here I am with this illustrious gift of a listening audience, and there are so many ways I can mess this up. Again, this absolutely terrified me. So I called a friend for help. And after reading him almost 13 different sample paragraphs, he told me to get rid of everything that I'd written and start over by letting people see the real me. Initially, I had no idea what he was talking about. But after further discourse, I began to understand that a lot of you may know me as the smiling, smart girl you've seen speeding through the hallways. And due to the titles of Valedictorian and class president, you've automatically assumed the characteristics that define my personality and the life that I live. And honestly, I wasn't aware that the image I wanted people to perceive me with was actually coming across. A younger me would be ecstatic that people hold me in such a high regard. But the woman that's standing before you today knows just how dangerous this glamorized perception can be. Many of us have been falsely enchanted by the all-consuming wonders of social media. We all get exposed to the same edited photos and masking smiles that our idols feed to us. And inevitably, this falsified version of life begins to seep into what we believe to be real. And of course, children with young developing minds, as we once were, are extremely susceptible to the dangers of a lie. Somehow, this little device taught us that anything less than perfection was unworthy of applause. So we covered our scars and we hid behind our achievements. I, like many of you, spent most of my freshman year in isolation. And with social media as my only reprieve, I began to feel inadequate. Whether it was a byproduct of quarantine or chemical imbalances is irrelevant. The point of the matter is, I lost myself. And in that period of agonizing scrutiny, I pushed myself closer into my head and further from the people that I loved. It's really hard because sometimes, as humans living in a newfound technological era, we have such a black and white way of thinking. We often disregard how complex the human experience can be, and as a result, we isolate ourselves with the negative experiences we go through. This burden of pure, unbridled emotion begins to form into a weight we've convinced ourselves we have to carry alone. I myself am a victim of this mindset. To be completely honest with you, I used to strongly dislike the person that I was. I still posted pictures and smiling selfies, but I always felt like a person that wasn't worthy enough to be seen. And no matter how hard I tried to be perfect on paper, my failure stood out more than anything I could ever hope to be. But eventually, after a long journey, I've arrived at a place where I can be honest with both myself and the world. The reality is, failures aren't encouraged as much as they should be. I understand that it's in our nature to want to put our best foot forward, but this utopian mindset will only cause further discouragement. Because often, our motivation is inspired by the achievements of others, and yet the most important aspect of their journey fails to cross the boundary of their success stories. All those times that we sat in our room, questioning our inability to hit that goal we've set, those are the moments that make up the substances from which our accolades are formed. Because yes, we are sitting here, rightfully feeling proud of ourselves. But don't forget the most important part. To be sitting here today, we fought for stability in the midst of isolation. We maintained our academic workload while balancing the craziness of the new tech-savvy teenage era. We continued on even after an unprecedented hybrid schedule threw us for a loop. And not only that, we strived. All of you sitting here are beyond incredible for the simple fact that you are here. And it's crucial that we recognize the strength behind every hurdle you jumped over. Because by learning to recognize and acknowledge our failures for the lessons they teach us, we will simultaneously be able to lean on the parts of ourselves that knows just how hard we fought to be standing here today. So regardless of whatever obstacle you may encounter, never forget the 5-year-old you that smiled with the ease of the sun's warmth. Don't ever let yourself discount the 10-year-old that learned to fall and still get back up. But most importantly, always remember the young adult that fought to be sitting here today. Because though I don't have time to highlight the blossoming characteristics of all my fellow graduates, today, June 5th, is a commemorative symbol of your resilience. You survived, you conquered, and as we all know, in a few minutes, when I will invite you all to turn over your tassels, you'll be able to say you graduated. That's it.
It is my honor to introduce our next speaker, Teacher of the Year, and my friend, for 2023 Ben Davis High School Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Shannon Rose.
Good evening, Giants. Well, I have sat where you sit, quite literally. As a graduate of Ben Davis myself many years ago, I remember being both excited and anxious about what was next. But you and I are very lucky. We are armed with something that most people aren't. You see, we come from a place of greatness, a place of opportunity, a place of perspective, a place of love. Our community is truly special. I've spent my entire life, since the age of 5, in Wayne Township. At every point along the way, I can think of incredible people who taught me what love is, what strength looked like, how to show kindness even in the face of adversity, the most quiet and humble perseverance, astounding excellence. It started with my teachers, some of whom I still work with today. The admiration I felt for them inspired me to choose the path of education, and I am beyond blessed and grateful that I was able to explore this journey in the place that I call home. Now I am inspired by you, our students, and you, our families, and you, our staff, who continue to make our community exceptional. Striding into the future is never easy. In fact, it can be terrifying. My hope for you is that you find your footing using the foundation you have established in our incredible home, and lean on those who have loved you along the way. Because, make no mistake, our walls are filled with love and acceptance and understanding and strength in a way that no other place is. You will always have a home at Ben Davis, but now it's time for you to pave your own path, founded firmly upon your remarkable roots. Class of 2023, may you forever be giants.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome Ms. Sandra Squire, Principal of Ben Davis High School.
Dr. Butts, I present to you the members of the class of 2023. I certify that they will have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the School Board of the Metropolitan School District of Wayne Township in the state of Indiana, and I hereby recommend that they receive their diploma.
Mrs. Squire, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Indiana and the Metropolitan School District of Wayne Township Board of Education, I hereby confer on these individuals the Indiana High School Diploma with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Now the time you've all been waiting for. Will the front row of graduates please rise? As the students receive their diplomas, their names will be read by Mr. John Easter and Miss Shayla Hampton.
Okay, I think let's turn it on.
Fauna Gazal. Fauna Gazal. Kristen Carter. Diana Modesto. Victor Cuevas. Ava Hummer. Maya Gaydu, Hayden Clevenger, Brittany Perez Tobias, Baraket Gabremeskel, Abdul Rahman Aminu, Haven Papado, Fahiset Alashe Makanjuola, Alexander Ramsey, Daniel Camacho, Eileen Soto Cicada, Hillary Velasquez, Diana Alvarez Vieda, Abigail Ortiz Amando,
Joseph Getacho, Emily Ashcraft, Kira Roquette, Destiny Elizabeth Adenican, Zoe Harris, Chiwetara Igwe, Machin Fox, Sydney James, David Adesanya, Wendy Dodds, Olamakunsi Bula Watife Jayula, Xavier Poland, Praise Ajayi, Alua Dolabomi Ayini Nula, Tauba Elebute, Ms. Ghana Gebrehiwet, Haywan Neguse, Lauren Vescovi,
Didier Vojito, Abdulaziz Abdu, Aliyah Abdul Wahab, Folashewa Abiola, Betiel Abraha, Carolyn Archam, Esmeralda Acosta, Howdy Acosta Cardona, Mary Ediayo, Adeliki Adibogan, Angelise Adidabotan, Balomi Adebawale, Henry Adigun, Emmanuel Adiyeye, Oluwakerede Adiyede. Farhan Adigun. Tomilaba Adigun. Ariana Aguilar.
Istea Aguilar. Flavio Aguilar. Gabriela Aguilar Duarte. Oscar Aguirre Ayet Escamilla. Emily Aguirre Valencia. Hashim Ahmed. Hebo Ahmed. Umaker Ahmed. Ludovic Amable. Soleil Eme. Sosuna Ainialam. Samuel Ajibade. Kudas Akanbi. Nevaeh Akers. David Akinbinu. Heritage Akinfir Soye. Alamede Akinteo. Daniel Akinyose.
Alana Alcade. Ethan Alcala. Elizabeth Alcarez. Miguel Alcarez Garcia. Alexis Aldridge. Hannah Aldridge. Lanaya Alicia. Marwan Alcoba. Darian Allen. Mikhail Allen. Sincere Allen. Taishay Allen. Lily Allgood. Renzo Altez. Abubakar Amadou. Griselda Amperan. Victor Anastasio Jr. Jared Anastasio Lopez.
Anila Anderson. DeAndre Anderson. Josephine Anderson. Micaiah Anderson. Haziri Andrade. Tamia Andrew. Emanuele Anene. Anaí Anestoso Aceves. Perla Antunes Welcher. Sebastian Aquino. Kristen Archambault. Leah Archiga. Kevin Arvalo. Stephanie Armenta Brito. Tanaya Armstrong. Layla Arnold. Sean Arnold. Sebastian Areola.
Luis Areola Provencio. Anahi Ascension Hernandez. Mahalit Asefa. Nayeli Avila. Daniel Awoden. Daniel Awashika. Boluwatife Babatola. Andrea Badillo. Brandon Bailey. Cadence Bailey. Dunia Balega. Georgina Bardalis. Lyric Barnes. Joshua Baradas. Melissa Baradas Fernandez. Justin Barreto Guerrero. Brenda Barron. Roshante Bascom.
Jasper Basir. Jermaine Basir. Daciana Baxter. Cody Bean. Ruth Bean. Austin Beasley. Destin Beecham. Mina Beckner. Riley Bell. Niniola Bello. Chloe Belton. Jesus Beltran.
Hold on.
Okay. Luna Perez Biafong. Bernardo Benitez. Danielle Benson. Joy Berryhill. Diego Berumen Hermosillo. Kennedy Bibbs.
Talea Bibbs. Medi Biniam. Brianna Birdsong. Anthony Burt. Michael Blackman. Dakota Blakey. Jabez Blay. Kyle Blevins. Lene Blewett. Trey Bolin. Dylan Bond. Amari Bonner. Imani Bonner. And Tanisha Boswell. Allison Bowman. Andre Bond. Brooklyn Bowman. Joy Boyd.
James Boyle. Robert Branson III. Zachary Broughton. Ashley Bravo. Dakota Brewer. Ella Brewer. Ajay Brisker. Haley Brown. Liberty Brown. Michaela Brown. Morgan Brown. Samara Brown. Sean Braun. Taylor Brown. Dominique Bruder. Noel Buford. James Button III.
Melissa Burgos. Damon Burnett. Joanna Burris. Elijah Bertner. Andres Bussy. Kimberly Bustos Hernandez. Courtney Butler. Clay Butler III. Taylon Bird. Melanie Cabrera. Jocelyn Calderon Hernandez. Jacqueline Calderon Roca. Trenton Callahan. Fanta Camara. Alessandro Campos. Jave Canaday. Damaris Candelaria. Jimena Carlos.
Cora Carnell. Jameer Carnell. Kobe Carpenter. Sarabi Carranza. Yoreli Carrion Martinez. Jason Carson. Samaya Carson. Julian Carter Repass. DeMonte Carruthers. Jordan Carver. Ryan Casanova Ortega. Priscilla Casares. Frida Castaneda Vasquez. Salome Castana Osorio. Jorge Castillo. John Castillo Flores. Isabel Castro Alvarez. Clarissa Castro Munguia.
Leslie Castro Palma. Alejandro Casares Rivera. Ronnie Chadwell. Emerson Shamel Esteban Jr. Brianna Claiborne Quarles. Marilyn Chen. Christina Chavez. Fernando Chavez Cardona. Joseph Christner. Andre Clark. Kirsten Clark. Sylvain Clement. Braylee Close. Mariah Cobb. Maya Cobb. Micaiah Cole. Keviana Coleman. Talia Coles.
Taryn Coles. Jalen Collins. Edgar Contreras. John Contreras. Giselle Contreras Chavez. Jonathan Conway Lane. Christian Cook. David Cook. Grayson Corbett. Wilmer Cornejo Cortez. Christopher Crockett Jr. Brandon Cruz. Andrique Cruz Calabero. Francisco Cruz Jr. Alexander Cruz Hernandez. Aaron Cummings. Sorrel Curtis. Cameron Davenport.
Zachary Davis. Caduce DeWitt. Negus DeWitt. Anila Nicole Day. Quincion Day. Desmond Day Jr. Sergio Deonda Jr. Gabriela De La Cruz. Nalika De Messier. Layla Dema. Corbin Deneman. Riley Deneman. Eartha Desiree Debian Ame. Vanessa Devine. Jiggy Diakite. Joel Diaz. Maria Diaz Simon. Allison Deininger.
Elijah Dixie. Ian Dodd. Kennedy Doggett. Leonardo Dominguez. Renisha Donald. Jovez Dorelis. Jacoby Doris. Zane Dowdy. Isaiah Dozier. Jeffrey Dreyer. Frank Drisdall. Macy Duncan. Ivans Dupiton. Isnara DeRoche. Jayon Easton. Joanne Easton. Tyshawn Eaton. Emmanuel Eben.
Anaya Edwards. Dylan Edwards. Jeremiah Edwards. Crispus Egao. Inaya Elder. Jeromeo Enos. Shirley Enriquez. Cristiana Heruhe. Vanessa Escamilla. Naomi Escamilla Cuellar. Charlene Escamilla Vasquez. Jason Espinoza. Mariana Esquivel. Jamilith Estrada. Aleda Ayucida Uceda. Alyssa Evans. Adebempe Fabao. Leon Fahey.
David Ferrer. Jesse Ferris. Abdullahi Farah. Esther Fatokon. Leanne Fernandez. Alexis Fernandez Gonzalez. Jordan Fields. Jemiah Filsame. Zachary Fishburne. Shmersheen Fiznord. Rosnette Fitsum. Allison Flores. Andres Flores. Daniela Flores Salazar. Eric Flores. Jessica Flores. Joshua Flores. Brandon Flores Castillo.
Beatrice Fonseca Milagros. Avery Ford. Noah Foster. Curtis Fowler. Jade Fox. Jennifer Francisco. Abigail Freeman. Brandon Freeman. Yaneli Funes Heitzman. Marcus Ferlani. Charlie Futch III. Jadene Galbraith. Naya Galbraith. Carla Galetti. Ruby Galvan. Diana Galvez. Eduardo Garcia. Herberto Garcia.
Liliana Garcia. Mariana Garcia. Maximiliano Garcia. Jose Garcia Campos. Brisa Garcia Carrillo. Chantel Garcia Perez. Juan Garcia Chacon. Kaylee Garcia Escobar. Kevin Garcia Flores. Melanie Garcia Guemez. Akaya Gary. Anthony Gay. Alexis Gayton Sotelo. Michaela G. Justin Geisler Jr. Devin George. Andrea Gerardo. Brooklyn Gebler.
Christian Germany. Ryan Germany. Precious Gilly. Nicholas Gilliland. Mackenzie Gilmore. Isabella Geraldo Osorio. Detuan Glasper. Joshua Gogo. Alejandra Gomez. Mateo Gomez. Felipe Gonzalez. David Gonzalez Buzeta. Paula Gonzalez Ortiz. Ethan Gossett. Genesis Grady. Ellis Green. Shania Green. Elton Green III.
Grant Green. Aaron Green Gaddy. Chavari Greer. Crystal Gregory. Janaya Gregory. Janea Gregory. Tyler Gregory. Daisy Gross. Taylor Guess. Riley Guillermo. Amia Gillette. Jose Gutierrez. Jameer Guyton. Jocelyn Guzman. Noe Guzman. Emily Guzman Duarte. Caitlin Bellamy. Terrence Hackett. Graham Haig.
Lydia Hale. Ariana Hall. Alexis Hall. Sophia Hall. Dorian Hamilton. Marquise Hamilton. Javion Hardy. Davarius Hargret. Delaney Harper. Davion Harper. Ashton Harris. Cameron Harris. Larry Hart III. Philip Harton. Kasaya Hassan. Keisha Hassan. Mahad Hassan. Gregory Hatcher. Jordan Hayes.
We need to check in.
Samara Hayes. Anna Helton. Gabriella Henderson. Jonathan Henderson. Jaden Hendricks. Abigail Hernandez. Eileen Hernandez. Ashley Hernandez. Brian Hernandez. Juan Hernandez. Karen Hernandez. Melanie Hernandez. Melissa Hernandez. Mia Hernandez. Roy Hernandez. Jonathan Hernandez. Ignacio Hernandez Acosta. Michael Hernandez Perez.
Paul Hernandez Torres. Jose Hernandez Zamorano. Fabian Herrera Fernandez. Emma Herron. Malia Herron. Blake Hewitt. Dylan Hewitt Berry. Damon Hicks. Alana Highball. Angel Highball. Tia Highball. Carl Hill. Ramaya Hill. Joshua Hinkle. Janice Hippolito. Kiera Hodge. Kiera Hodge. Grace Holler. Kiana Holloway.
Chastity Holmes. Haley Holt. Kendall Holton. Keyshawn Honeysucker. Aaron Howard. Jeremiah Howard. Nashawn Howland. Yangji Hawang. Leah Huggins. Christopher Hughes. Raylan Hughes. Anye Hunt. Ahmed Hussein. Tatum Haiche. Donovan Ibanez. Brielle Jackson. Dalen Jackson. Kylie Jackson.
Trinaya Jackson. Abdul Jallo. Weston Jarrett. Pollins Jean. Madison Jack. Samantha Jelf. Narvan Jenkins. Donovan Jennings. Winskyme June. Barbara Jimenez Castro. Roman Jimenez Hernandez. Kayla Inabnit. Benji Josaint. Alexis Johnson. Anye Johnson. Caden Johnson. Elijah Johnson. Elijah Johnson.
Jaden Johnson. Kiera Johnson. Raven Johnson. Anissa Jones. Christian Jones. Eric Jones. Shanila Jones. Destiny Joyner. Jose Juarez Gomez. Jaden Keene. I don't have it. Emery Kennymond. Amaya Kennedy. Mitara Kitt. Brittany Kimball. Terrell Kimball. Jeremiah Kimbrough. Matasia Kincaid.
Nicholas King. Jacob Cons. David Kuwasi Conan. Ayn Kowal. Nevaeh Crick. Connor Kuhl. Jameer Ladd. Destiny Lake. Curtis Landrum. Kamanye Lane. Brandon Laney Jr. Kelvin Latona. Cecilia Laver Castro. Aaliyah LeClaire. Joshua Ledford. Shelby Ledford. Aaron Lee.
Andrew Lee. Donald Lee. Allie Lemon. Alan B. Lamott. Anastasia Lentz. Gracie Leo. Leonta Leon. De'Ara Leonard. Isaiah Leonard. Christian Leonard Mendez. Darnell Levi. Braden Lewis. Desmond Lewis. Haley Lewis. Tamia Lewis. Crystal Linares. Caden Lynn. Kevion Lipsum.
Ashley Lobos. Elijah Logwood. Michelle Lona. Noquette Long. Daniel Lopez. Melanie Lopez. Violetta Lopez. Freddie Lopez Jr. Reina Lopez Luquez. Paola Lopez Ruiz. Stephanie Lopez Becerra. Wendy Lopez Delgado. Lindsay Lopez Mosqueda. Isabella Lorado. Kimsley Lewis. Nayeli Lozano. Ayana Lundy. Eric Macias.
Zachary Main. Liliana Maldonado. Melissa Maldonado. Mercedes Maldonado. Tamara Maldonado. Alejandro Mallard. Daniel Millette. Jacqueline Manuel. Jeremiah Marshall. Castor Martin. Samantha Martin. Carlos Martinez Gabriel. Alexis Martinez Garcia. Carlos Martinez Garcia. Alvin Mateo Santos. Xavier Mateo Santos. Chase Mayfield. Desmond McAfee.
Amanda McCann. Bradley McCleary. Shania McLeod. Amaya McClung. Kamila McClure. Brandon McCune. Sanaya McDade. Christopher McDaniel. Angel McDaniel. Kamari McPherson. Hunter McGee. Martell McGee. Tori McGuire. Max McKean. Samara McNary. James McNeil III. Keyshawn McNeil. Jaden McPeak.
Ariana McCall. Jesus Medina Diaz. Austin Medina Lopez. Donovan Medina Miller. Oscar Madrano. William Meha. Kibram Melake. Danny Melendez Colon. Nanel Malese. Evelyn Mendoza. Jacqueline Mendoza. Kaylee Mendoza. Osiris Merck. Lindsay Merrill. Romanov Mercillian. Hidat Miratab. And Maya Miller. Amelia Miller.
Lexi Alice Miller. Elliot Mims. Jason Mink. Nakaya Mink. Wyatt Minnick. Alexis Mitchell. Asaya Mitchell. Isla Mitchell. Zion Momadou. Kylie Monge. Bryson Moore. Carissa Moore. Travion Moore. Andy Morales. Cairo Morales. Kimberlyn Morales. Misael Morales. Matthew Moran.
Dulce Moratia. Jason Morel. Jordan Moreland. David Morford. Cameron Morris. Sarah Morris. Madison Marisi. Jasani Morrison King. Nicholas Morton Jr. Rolando Mota. Shahad Mustafa. Bagashane Mogavi. Jabril Muhammad. Lincoln Murph. Noe Marido. Maria Moro Rivera. Amaya Murphy.
Corasia Murray. Jose Navarrete Cruz. Moises Navarro. Justin Indizi. Bradley Neal. Jade Neal. Binyam Nebi. Jasmine Nelson. Marie Nestor. Kaylee Nichols. Jairo Nieves Jr. Raffle Nix. Nadia Noble. Danisha Knoll. Tasia Norris Lewis. Emma Nungester. Gabrielle Nunley McKeachin. Perpetua Nyamingu.
Shukuru Nayamuhebi. Jose Ochoa. Juliet Ogani. Jesus Ojeda Morales. Dorcas Okubadejo. Olayinka Oladeji. Oladapo Oladagoke. Alua Seyun Olamiju. Jose Olan. Moyoso Soriolua Olien. Alua Timilihin Alua Tobosin. Brandon Ogin Zamaripa. Olan Reweju Alou. Fortunate Oluwemuemi. Victor Oluweomi. Jadasole Ometoye. Ola Ligie Ore Oje. Ola Wabe Mesola Orishadare.
Arlene Ortega. Nadia Oscarima. Oyinkansola Osiwogu. Jessica Adi Rash. Jeray Owens. Nia Owens. Iniola Oyinloye. Yamir Palacio. Brooklyn Palmer. Alexandra Palmeros. Kyle Pape. Tyler Parker. Morgan Parrish. Krishan Patel. Betwell Paz. Cristobal Pedraza Mello. Ilse Pina Lopez. Daniel Perez.
Daphne Perez. Jose Perez. Natalie Perez. Ruben Perez. Tremel Perkins. Emma Perry. Kyrie Perry. Montez Perry. Robert Petty. Damari Phelps. Nyla Pickens. Garnide Pierre. Jefferson Pina Rincon. Jose Eduardo Pineda Flores. Carlos Pineda Meja. Amari Pinkin. Kevin Pinner. DeMarcus Pipes.
Jordan Pittman Jr. Christian Pittman. Xander Plow. Micaiah Poindexter. Trevor Poindexter. Tanner Pollard. Eliza Poole. Ayana Porter. Caitlin Porter. Jasha Posey. Makia Powell. Andrew Price. Asia Price. Brian Price. Samantha Price. Sharon Priest. Lawrence Primus IV. Trinity Proctor.
Andrew Promsurin. Suzette Puebla. Austin Pugh. Carolina Polito. Owen Pulley. Aiden Quarles. Brichelle Quinn. Alexander Ramirez. Christopher Ramos. Joaquin Rangel. Aliciram Rangel Meja. Joshua Ratcliffe. Walter Rawlings. Marcus Reese. Troy Reffitt Jr. Franz Ramirez Jr. Raymond Rendon. Nora Resendez.
Ebenezer Rissom. Elm Ressam. Jonathan Reyes Esquivel. Victor Reynoso Jaime. Elijah Rice. Tyela Richardson. Amaya Ridley. Emma Riley. Mary Riley. Julio Rios. Tanya Tanya Rios Cayetano. Andy Rivas Eraso. Jorge Rivas Ramirez. Jolie Rivera. Hazel Rivera. Jordy Rivera. Jose Rivera. Yanalise Rivera.
Jennifer Rivera Lopez. Nadia Rivera Hernandez. Anaya Robinson. Dwayne Robinson. Aiden Robles. Mark Robles Luquez. Dakari Rogers. Renita Rogers. Joseph Rodriguez. Kevin Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez Garcia. Kelly Rodriguez Granados. Aldair Rodriguez Munoz. Andrew Rogers. Darrell Rowland Jr. Elizabeth Roque. Gabrielle Rory. Oh, sorry. Andrew Rogers. Darrell Rowland Jr. Elizabeth Roque. Gabrielle Rory. Kemalise Rosario Polanco.
Paige Rowland. Justin Rudolph. Eric Ruhu Mariza. Madeline Russell. Harry Reibold III. William Saavedra Soto. Brianna Sabino. Julia Salazar Moran. Mario Salinas Silva. Jenny Salvador Hernandez. Destiny Samuel. Valeria Sanchez. Teresa Sanchez Herrera. Omar Sanchez Rodriguez. Henry Sanchez Hernandez. Maria Sandoval. Mustafa Sano. Elizabeth Santiago.
Joy Sardin. Adam Savage. Madison Scouting. Cameron Scott. Charles Scott III. Tanaya Sellers. Ashley Serrano. Hasina Shafiq. Brooklyn Sharp. Sheridan Sharp. Semtrina Shekpe. Ethan Shelton. Abigail Shillings. Zaria Show. Hamid Shawanmi. Christina Shrum. Allison Shoup. Calvin Sibley.
Anthony Sibley Jr. Ignacio Cimental. Jesus Cimental Gonzalez. Shanice Simmons. Jordan Simpson. Evan Skelton Jr. Travion Slack. Jeremy Slevin. Alexander Sloan. Nicholas Maglinski. Amani Smith. Caden Smith. Caleb Smith. Cameron Smith. Desron Smith. Evan Smith. Kennedy Smith. Paige Smith.
Sebastian Smith. Cyrus Smith. Eric Smith Jr. Jordash Smith Jr. Timmy Sequoia. Kelvin Solis Duran. Jincy Solorzano Gomez. Jesus Sosa Rodriguez. Henry Soto Mendez. Jesse Soto Alanis. Maylin Soto Martinez. Joshua Sowers. Benjamin Springate. Daisha Stanton. John Stark. William Stein. John Stevens. Sierra Stepp.
Zaria Stidman. Janiyah Strickland. Ryan Summers. Brooklyn Swanson. Colin Sweeney. Destiny Swepson. Miriam Tapia. Darian Taylor. Jalen Taylor. Zariah Taylor. Sierra Teague. Davion Teague. Rafael Tello Pascual. Carlos Tells Jr. Aurora Tyrone. Daniel Tharp. Jonathan Tharp. Raymond Thomas.
Kay Thompson. Malik Thompson. Taylor Thompson. Emmeline Thorpe. Aaron Tiger. Kaya Tillman. Amari Tinsley. Kalea Toomer. Karime Toribio Vicente. Emilio Torres. Juan Torres. Tatiana Torres. David Trail. Dayron Tucker. Ronnie Tucker III. Asia Turner. DeMonte Turner. Malia Turner.
William Underwood II. Jocelyn Vale Molina. Stephanie Valdez Orozco. Christopher Valencia. Renee Valencia Hernandez. Kaylin Valerio. Tavion Very. Mikel Velasquez Moncada. Savannah Vermillion. Carl Vickery. Esteban Vidal. Madison Vibes. Darwin Viveros. Dominique Vojito. Javionte Waiters. Deja Walker. Demetrius Walker. Denaya Walker.
Kelsey Walker. Joseph Tyler. Kennedy Walker. Kipera Walls. Billy Weathers III. Delanice Weathersby. Dylan Weatherspoon. Quincy Wells. Garrett. Garrett West. Graham West. Alexis White. Kayla White. Kaylin White. Eric Whitfield. Sean Wiley. Amelia Williams. Bernaya Williams. Larry Williams.
Sukari Williams. Tanaya Williams. Ryan Williams Jr. Jasmine Willis. Nina Wills. Chloe Wilson. Cameron Wilson. Akasha Weinman. Hazel Witt. Sky Reese Woodmore. Jayla Woodson. Alexis Wright. Jordan Wright. Amy Yaktayo. Jordan Wright. Amy Yaktayo. Deshaun Yarbrough. Mostafa Yassin. Eoel Yosef. Nohemi Zamora Lanza.
Jareth Ziegler. Brianna Marsh. Brandon May. Isaiah Alexander. Louise Makankusi. Alexis Quizera. Jada Brown. Bryant Jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to invite the senior class officers for Ben Davis High School graduating class of 2023 to the stage.
Okay. Graduates, please rise. The turning of the tassels from the right to the left is a tradition that marks the earning of a degree and moving on into the next stage of life. At this time, I invite my fellow graduates to turn your tassels.
High School for 2023.